You step into an elevator, you press the button, and then you look at yourself. Everyone does it, every single time. But nobody put that mirror there so you could fix your hair. That mirror is solving a problem that was making people lose their minds. Today, we're answering why every elevator has a mirror, right here on Standard Zero. To understand the mirror, we first have to understand what elevators did to people. The first passenger elevators launched in the 1850s. Otis, New York, revolutionary, but immediately disaster. Not mechanically, psychologically, people hated them. Complaints flooded in. Not about safety, not about speed, about waiting. Tenants in early New York office buildings were screaming that elevators were unbearably slow. Building managers panicked. Engineers were called in. The engineers checked the machinery. Everything was fine. The elevators were running at exactly the right speed. The wait felt longer than it was. That was the enemy. Not the machine, the mind. An empty room with no stimulation stretches time. Psychologists call it time perception distortion. You feel every second. Your brain has nothing to grip, so it screams. A metal box, 4 walls. Strangers breathing next to you. Nowhere to look. That's not a transport problem. That's a torture chamber. So if the elevators were fine, why were people so miserable? The answer comes down to proximity and eyes. Humans are wired to read faces. In open space, we glance and look away. In an elevator, there's nowhere to look away to. You either stare at a stranger's neck, stare at the floor, or close your eyes and look strange. Every option feels wrong. Your body reads the situation as a threat. Heart rate ticks up, time slows. A 30-second ride feels like 3 minutes. Building managers tried everything. Elevator music, invented specifically for this problem in the 1930s. Floor number displays, mirrors on the back wall. The mirrors won. Here's why. A mirror gives your eyes a socially acceptable target. You can look forward, technically at yourself, without making eye contact with anyone. Your brain gets visual stimulation. Time perception normalizes. The ride feels shorter. It's not vanity. It's a psychological pressure valve. But here's the part nobody talks about. The mirror wasn't originally designed for psychology at all. The first mirrors in elevators were installed for wheelchair users. 1990. The Americans with Disabilities Act pushed building codes to accommodate people in wheelchairs, and wheelchairs have a specific problem inside elevators. They can't turn around easily. A user rolling in a forward needs to see behind them to exit safely without spinning in a tight box. The mirror solved a navigation problem, not an anxiety problem. But then something unexpected happened. Buildings that installed rear mirrors reported fewer complaints about wait times, fewer service calls, happier tenants. The psychological effect was a side effect, discovered by accident. So now every elevator has one, required by accessibility codes in most countries, tolerated for safety, loved for anxiety. One object. 2 completely different reasons it exists. And the reason most people assume, vanity, is the one reason nobody actually designed it for. So the next time you step into an elevator and catch yourself looking at the mirror, you'll know you're not being vain. You're being managed quietly by a solution that was invented for wheelchairs and accidentally fixed something much harder to engineer: the human mind in a metal box. If this one changed how you see your commute, hit that like button.